Hello everybody, John Fulford here. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Before we get into today's video about Epidemic Sound, I wanted to let you know there's a free chord pack for you, link in the description. It's audio, it's MIDI, it's really cool. I made it myself for you for free. Go download it. I'm thinking of making one of these sound websites, where you download kicks and drums and loops and stuff from my collection that I've made over my almost 2 decades doing production music. So I made some chords for you. Again, audio and MIDI, link in the description. It's yours, royalty free. Go make some Go make some money with it, okay? It's yours, link in the description. Check it out. Epidemic Sound. Here's my issue with Epidemic Sound. Here's why Epidemic Sound is not taking over the industry. I listen to many esteemed, knowledgeable, experienced, and rich library owners talking about how Epidemic Sound is going to take over. They're going to disrupt this. They're going to disrupt that. They're not. At least not anytime soon. Not with the structure they have in place. Here's why. I made myself an account at Epidemic Sound because I am a video YouTube creator here. I checked out the music. Frankly, it's not good enough to take over the industry. It's good. It'll do. It's okay, I guess. But I've heard a lot better. I've heard a lot of tracks that are a lot better than the stuff I've heard at Epidemic Sound. Okay? If you blanketed, no pun intended, the industry with tracks that are that kind of good, the content that the tracks are on wouldn't shine through. It doesn't add anything really to the videos. I mean, if it's a vlog, you're going somewhere, you download a couple tracks off Epidemic, or if it's like quote unquote wallpaper music in the background of some reality show, it'll work. Okay, it'll work. But as I was saying in previous videos, every year the supply of that music gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And there's a lot of things now, especially with independent creators, they want to use great music. They want to use amazing music. They're tired of good. Like if you're making a full-time income off of your videos, okay, and your competitor is making full-time money off of their videos, and you watch your competitor's music, and the music is better, like on their show, wouldn't you want to pay the extra money for a proper license to get a great song than to stick with your good songs, right? Long-winded way of saying quality always wins. Quality always wins. There's composers, when Duck Dynasty was around, they're making all these half-baked swamp mandolin songs, little cues, half-baked, making 5, 6, 7, 8 in a day, and now what are those cues doing? They made money now. Back then they made money. Now they're just sitting around. There's so many of them that they're not really worth anything, right? So it all goes back to quality. Now, if Epidemic Sound throws a bunch of that venture capital money into like a huge studio space and gets live orchestras and sweeping strings and puts out a lot less music every year, but a lot better music every year, then that would really disrupt things. But as of now, they're not doing it. It seems to me, in my opinion, from going on the website, they're focused on quantity. Why? Because it's a subscription service. If you're paying for a subscription of a magazine and it says you get 12 issues a year, and then 1 month you just get like a postcard that said, we're not doing any more magazines for 3 months. We're going to make the 4th month a really great magazine. But you still have to pay. People wouldn't like that. So they have to cram as much music as they can every month to make the people who subscribe happy. Okay? Now, if they lessened the amount and raised the quality of the music, that would make them almost be operating like a real proper I guess, old school, quote unquote, production music library. Okay, so they're in a catch-22. They're in a conundrum, especially since they have so much venture capital money backing them. Okay, so they fit a lane of creators that need good to really good music for a subscription. Okay, so if you're worried about Epidemic taking over your business, then maybe scale back on the music you do, right? Start paying composers a fair share of upfront money and getting better music, less quantity, more quality. Let them do quantity over quality and you stick to quality over quantity. Same thing goes for the composers that are watching this, okay? I would rather someone send me one or two really great pieces of music and say, here, buy these, then send me 10 okay pieces of music. That they'll get used on something somewhere, but I'm not doing that. Like, why would I buy those? I want to buy great pieces of music. If you want to send me music, musiclicensingpodcast@gmail.com. We'll have that email address in the description. Let me know what you think of this. Am I full of doo-doo? Do you feel what I'm saying is correct? Is it true? What's your experience? You could email me privately. I'm not doing that for engagement on here. You can email me privately, musiclicensingpodcast@gmail.com. I want to know for my sake, for your sake, for all of our sakes. This is John Fulford, and I'll see you next time.